Let's talk about breathwork practices and the considerations that you want to have when you're doing breathwork practices. If you are practicing breathwork practitioner, or also receiving it for your clients. And it's really just knowing which particular breathwork you're giving your clients based on the nervous system state that they're in. And this is going to sound very controversial, but not all breathwork practices are going to be very effective to certain people. Now, I love me breathwork practices. Using the breath is super duper valuable, but you want to be mindful when you're prescribing these breathwork practices to your clients because you want them to have the best results, right? A really, really common one I see is something like 4-7-8 breathing. Something like box breathing is actually a really, really good thing because it has been shown to benefit both states, meaning the sympathetic fight or flight state, as well as the shutdown freeze dorsal vagal state. And so something like one-to-one breathing, like box breathing, is a great it's a great thing to give to your clients to really help them out with their stress levels. So that is a good one. But what I'm seeing very, very frequently is the prescription of something like 4-7-8. If you do 4-7-8 is 4 inhales, you hold for 7, and then you exhale for 8. And this particular breathwork pattern is involved with prolonging exhales, right? And so if you this is what I teach inside my nervous system programs. When you use breath practices that are in the long inhales, when you focus on longer inhales, that type of breathwork pattern is meant to relax the system. So it is meant to down regulate the system. So for things like anxiety, panic, being wound up, like being very anxious and being stressed up out here, that is a really good practice to do because it down regulates the system, it calms the system down. However, nervous system regulation is not just about relaxing the nervous system. It is about adaptability and resilience, passion, vitality, and drive as well, right? A regulated nervous system can be passionate and can do things and take action on things that they want for their lives that are aligned with their values. So it's not just about relaxing the system, it is about up-regulating it as well when we're down in the dumps. And this is where something like 4-7-8 breathing is not helpful. Because when someone is in a depressed, very collapsed state like this, their energy is of the lower end. And if they are in a survival response of, say, shutdown, then their body has decided to go into energy conservation mode, which means their energy is lower. They're trying to conserve all their energy because they weren't able to fight or flight off the stressors that they've had in their life, right? So they now shut down into this energy conservation. And in the energy conservation state, the system's energy is already low. And so if you do the 4-7-8, which is the prescription for down regulating the nervous system, now you're going to further tank that client's system. They're already down. You're going to make them more relaxed. And is that helpful for them? It could be if they want to sleep, right? If they want to sleep, then sure, they can do that. They can go off to slumber much faster. But if that person who is very, very depressed, unmotivated, lacking the will to do anything, then relaxing the system is just going to make things worse. That just makes sense, right? As a nurse, if I saw someone with a decreased level of consciousness that's not very alert, am I going to give them a narcotic to further lower their level of consciousness? No, because I could kill them. Same thing here. We're not really killing them with a breathwork practice, but you're lowering their energy levels down. And this is not talked about much, and it really needs to be talked about because we're giving clients the prescription for the wrong thing. They do the thing, they're in shutdown, they relax and it doesn't help, and they think that there's something wrong with them when really they just haven't been given the right tool for the right time for the right context. So keep this in mind. And if you're interested in learning more about these states and what this feels like in the body so that you can help your clients faster and even help yourself faster, then comment neuroplasticity below, because I have courses just for this, free and paid, and you can pick whatever one fits your journey right now. This is very, very important because, as I've just said, picking the wrong prescription at the wrong time is really not going to help clients. And if we want our clients to enhance their neuroplasticity and healing, we get to give them the right tools at the right time. Someone in shutdown needs to increase their energy, which breath can be used, but a different type of breath pattern. So I hope this helped and got you thinking. I will see you around.